How's it going? How's it going? How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another exciting episode of Survival on American Falls with Smitty. So, in today's episode, as you can see, we're in our field cutting our grass. Turn the mower on. Okay, now we're cutting. Alright, so as you can see, we're in our field getting our grass cut in our grass field. We're using our new mower set. We're using our new mower setup on this one. As you know, I like to do my headlands first or whatever, so we're gonna get our headland passes done and out the way. Yeah, try to get right here to the end so we're not leaving any. The little we do, we end up leaving. I'm not gonna come back and get that little bit. It's just gonna be a waste of time coming back just to get that little bit there. Like I said, we're gonna go ahead and get this grass field cut on up right quick so we can grab our windrower, so we can take the mower back to the house and grab our windrower and get our windrower set up so we can get it put in nice even lines. Going now, I'm thinking I should have went head on and went with the Vermeer, which is a little bit bigger. I just may end up doing that. How is it that I don't have access to this land and this is my land? I know some of this is part of the another land, but I should have been able to get out at least that far. See, like now it's still not cutting. So how is it that's not my land and I'm still in the same area? But yeah, anyway, so we're gonna get this right here cut on up right quick though. Like I say, I'm thinking about going swap out for the Vermeer. Is what I'm thinking about doing. You know what? That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna lift this, turn this off. I'm gonna get this mower folded. We're gonna take this back to the dealer and we're gonna trade it in and we're gonna grab the Vermeer so we can be getting a little bit more. It's 2 more meters, 2.3 more meters than we're doing now, which gonna make a difference in cutting the grass. I went on with the case or whatever because I'm keeping everything case related, but at the same time, like I say, if they don't have anything that's case, we go with different brands. But in this case here, it's not because we don't have a case brand. I want to go with the Vermeers because it's a little bigger. It's a bigger, give us a bigger cut. But like I say, this is my first time using it, and y'all seeing it yourself. So we can get this right here pulled in here right quick and get it sold off. And buy this setting it back for $24,000 is what we're setting it back for. We can go over in here. Go grab this more right quick. We already know which more we want, so we don't have to browse through them. 49.5. Oh my, so we don't have enough for it. 49.5, that's 6.2. You know what? We're gonna end up going back and getting that more, but for right now, what we're gonna do is just use this John Deere until we get our bales sold up and come back and get that Vermeer. Yeah, we was off on it. We was off on funds a little bit. Yeah, I know we wouldn't trade it in our case for this John Deere, but this John Deere is just temporarily. No, I'm actually go through this way. I'm actually gonna take this shortcut back over here. Instead of taking the main road, I'm gonna take this little shortcut they have here that cuts in between our fields. Yeah, see, we on this field here. We on this field and the other field right there. So it was just a quicker step rather than coming all the way up through the main road. Get this more unfolded. Lord, turn the more on. Okay, now let's get this grass cut on up. And one thing about it that, see, like with that, the one we just had, as you can see, it's kind of somewhat in a line that's straight enough just come through with the barrel rather than with this right here. See how it's spread it out like, and that's mainly why you would come in with the we'll get this bagged up, come back over here and get this section over here right. But yeah, so if you're new to the channel, if you could, please hit that like, share, subscribe button for me. If you could, I'm on the road to 100 subscribers. So if you could, like I said, hit that subscribe button for me. Subscribe to the channel. And keep watching all this lit content I got coming. Yes, sir. We got a lot of good content coming right now. We bought into our spinnery, so we have a spinnery now. We got fabric being made as we speak. Yes, we have fabric being made as we speak. And we still putting wool out. Like I said, we have our sheeps too. So we have everything on that end, somewhat everything on that end going just right. We'll get a little more money. We're gonna see about buying it too. We're gonna see about buying that piece of land. And on that note, I also thought about something. The shed over at our other property, we don't use that shed as much. I was thinking about selling that shed and see about getting our spinnery put over on that property there. Not our spinnery, our tailor put on that property there. But in the long run, it's gonna kind of mess with us because we are gonna be spending more, buying more fields and everything. We have a lot more going on. But because that land that we trying to buy, that the spinnery is connected to, that land is like 300-some thousand is to be exactly what it is. They say it'll make his money. It'll make the money back itself with no problem. Like I said, we'll make money back off cutting the trees. We'll make some majority of our money back off just cutting the trees, cutting all the trees down. And then once we get the tailor up and running, and we started getting our clothing, so when we start making our clothing, then that's when the big bucks gonna start coming in. So right now, I'm still debating on how we're just gonna do everything right now. But we are gonna get that situated so we can come through and get that did. Like I say, I'm just still debating on if we're gonna actually purchase that land, or if we're gonna use some land that we already own and just build on to the land that we already own. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure on what we're gonna do yet, but I was thinking that'd probably be the best. But then again, like I said, we still make money if we come and have to come out and spend that $300,000 to purchase that land, and then spend another $100,000 to purchase the building. Cause say to get the Taylor built, it's gonna be it's 100,000 to get that built. And that's with me buying all the material and everything. That's me buying all the material. So all I'm basically doing is paying them for labor. Like I'm gonna have all the materials that they need to build everything. That's why they don't have to go out and go buy anything, or they don't have to add. They don't want to add any extra charges on us because they hadn't to buy the material they sell. So that's why I was saying that. Yeah, I'm gonna buy all the material myself. That's where it'd be like 100,000 flat on getting that Taylor built, which is gonna put us at like 400 some thousand all together. That's a lot of money. Yeah, that's a lot of money. Like that's almost like that property. We just put like that property over there costs what this tractor. That property over there costs more than this tractor, I think. Or was a little bit under. But you got to think about it. That's a whole land that we have over there. Not just a machine. That's a whole land that we have over there. And like I say, it could benefit us more, like I say, because we'll have all that land as we get the trees cut down and get our Taylor built. We can see about putting a whole another cow pasture over there in that area. We can see about putting another little small field over in that area, depending on how much land we got. Like I said, there's a lot of things that we can end up doing with that property. So we just have to wait till we get to that point to see exactly how we're gonna do that. Like I said, I'm still debating on it myself. Is it really worth right now trying to spend that 300 some thousand and then spend another 100,000 to get it built? Well, there's still gonna be more because we have to buy the materials and everything. Well, no, actually, that's with the materials to be exact. I'm sorry about that. That's with the materials and all. It's like 100,000. Actually, altogether, it's like I think it's like 125, 125, 150,000 is basically what it is. So they charging us 100,000 to build the building, but like the materials and everything or whatever is gonna be like another 50,000 or whatever. Like I say, when we get to that point, we'll see. Like I said, because we're not too far from being able to go ahead and see about purchasing that land so we can get that Taylor built. I want to get at least a couple of pallets in before I even start trying to get the spinner rebuilt. Before I start trying to get the Taylor built. Because as soon as the Taylor is built, I want to start loading the fabric up over there. Start loading the fabric up over there and selling it so we can start getting it processed. But yeah, so like I said, like I wanted to get rid of the swatter and come with this setup here. It makes it more realistic. Rather than using a swatter. I know what the swatters, I know it's a real thing, but I want to go with this setup here and see how much better would this be for me. I know it's an extra steps that I will have to do in the process of using this. Like I said, I could have got a more that went on the front, and as I'm cutting it right now, I could have been cutting it right now, and as I was cutting it, I could have been rim rolling it too. But like I said, with that implement, it has it's got a lot of weight on it, so it put a lot of weights on it. It put a lot of weight on the front end of the tractor. But to be honest, I think that's what we're gonna end up going and do. And I think it's give us more of a cut too, because I think it's like 7 point some meters or whatever. It's something like that. But I know for sure we still don't have enough for it though, because it's like 50,000, I think it is. Yeah, I think it's like 50,000. So we don't quite have enough for that yet. Like I said, but we'll end up getting it and seeing what we'll need to do to get everything, to get the right mold set up that we need, and we'll end up going from there. But I literally think that I want to go with the Vermeer, but at the same time, as I've been thinking about it, and say it'll help a step of the process if I just get a mold and put on the front of the tractor, and just carry the wind roll behind me, or either carry the tether behind me. Okay, now that we got that cut, let's get this folded up. So we get this right here folded on up, take this on back up here to the property, go grab our rim roll, and come back up here and rim roll all of this. Then we'll come back with our baler and get everything baled and wrapped. I'm gonna leave the mower right here, because I'm gonna end up coming back and cutting it the rest of this grass too. Right now I'm just getting everything. I'm getting the bigger grass fields on out the way now. Like I say, we have that smaller grass field over at the other property, over by the other property. That grass field there is what we're gonna be using that grass field there for our hay. This grass field over here we're using for our silage bales and everything. And then like the grass around the shed that's over that way, we're gonna be using that grass to build up as straight grass for our sheep. The sheep eat grass bales. You need grass bale and hay bales for grass, or either hay bales for the sheep. But yeah, so yeah, this is why I got the rear wheel though, so we can come back, put things in nice lines or whatever. That's why we're not working all over the place. Makes it a little better and easier for us to grab and get everything too. We're going down the straight lines or whatever, is pushing everything into the right levels or whatever. That's where we come through straight, pick it up, and we have to worry about missing spots here and there because it's all scattered out. But yeah, so I hope y'all liking the content we got going right now. I also hope that y'all liking the videos, and if you're watching it, if you haven't subscribed, if you could, please subscribe to the channel for me. Like I said, I'm on the road to 100 subscribers right now. Each subscription will help me get closer to reaching that goal of 100 subscribers. Like I said, I have 4 videos coming up. I have 4 videos I'm loading up on the daily. And once I upload my full video of these series, I also have my short videos that come right after. So all in all, I'm doing 4 episodes or whatever, and then coming back and add shorts to the videos too or whatever, because I get more views on my the short video. That's why I had started doing the short video thing. I had started doing a couple shorts, and I was saying that that's where all of my time is coming from. My majority of all my watch time is coming from my short videos. So I have to put those out, but at the same time I have to put my full videos out too though. That's a must. I have to put my full videos out there too. But yeah, so I upload my full videos, and then once my full video uploaded and everything, I come back and individually do the whole episode in shorts. That's way for those of y'all that don't like to watch the full video. I have all the shorts right. I have the shorts to the episodes right there. That's where you can get to straight to the business points of the episodes. But like I said, yeah, I'm really liking this setup. I'm really liking the way this is. I should have started like this from the beginning, but we started off with the swatter and the swatter, and we ended up changing it, and we just gonna go with this. Like I say, I'm still learning as I go on everything. Even though this is my second series, well, actually my third series to be exact. Because with my first series, when I first started my YouTube channel, it was on becoming a farmer. Then I started Granddad's Farm, and I think I did like an episode or two in that. And then I started with the Survival on American Falls, which is this series here. Now, I've been wanting to bring Grandpa's Farm back, but I want to bring it back in a different, on a different map and a different setup. I want to do it kind of different than I was doing it at first. I started off on that one map or whatever. I say I may still even bring that series back with that exact episode or whatever. I mean with that exact map still. I'm just not for sure whatever, cause like I really wasn't too much feeling that map. It was my whole thing. I really did too much care for that map. It's all that was. I really did too much care about the map or whatever, the way they had some things, the way they have things or whatever. But to each his own. But like I said, I want to thank everybody that is watching the videos, that is subscribe to my channel, that's liking the videos, that's subscribed to my channel. I appreciate all y'all. I appreciate y'all that's watching the videos too or whatever. Even if you ain't subscribed, I appreciate the watch time. I appreciate the liking the video. I get over some more. I'm not over full enough. I'm missing some, so I was having to come back over some so I can get a full, so I get everything that I'm supposed to be getting right now. Yeah, see like that. Well, apparently I wasn't missing as much as I'm missing now, coming down with the wind roll. Yeah, it's a thing maneuvering with these implements and all. This actually seems like it's taking more time to do this because it's different steps and process by now. Now we would have been in the process of bailing up right now, but oh well. That was part of the whole thing, so we weren't getting through this grad field as quick or whatever. We wanted to make actually full episode of us doing the work in these fields. But now coming in and thinking about it and looking at it and doing it or whatever, like it's a huge step in this right here. But like I said, if I was to get that more to go on the front of my tractor, then that first rip that we get, we will be cutting and rim rolling. That's way when we take our mower and rim roller back to the shop, we can just go grab the baler rather than going taking our mower back to the shop and grabbing the windrower and then taking the windrower back and then grabbing the baler. I'm gonna put it all to where it's gonna beneficial us good and serious. So yeah, we may be switching up on a couple of things that we've been doing that we're doing right now or whatever. We may end back up with our swatter setup. I'm not 100% for sure. The reason I really don't like the swatter setup or whatever because of the main thing with the swatter setup is the having to move with it. The header on the for the grass, for the regular grass, it's a big header. So therefore, coming through these roadways, it's hard to get through most of these roadways because of the simple fact it's taking up the whole road and it's just too much or whatever. So you have to worry about it hitting this side, hitting that pole, this and that. That's why I was driving. If I have to drive to the other sides of the other to one of our other fields, that's why I would already be drove over there. I would already be over there in the process of starting my episode or whatever. It just knocks some of the house out. Basically, is what it's doing, knocking some of the house out. But yeah, so we got about a couple more. We got about, I say 1, 2, 3, about 2. After this, we should have like, I say maybe 2.5 more rows to go down and run roll. Then we can go to the shop. We can go back to the shop. Go back to the farm and grab our baler so we can start getting everything built up. Yeah, so we got this and 2 more. Yeah, so we got to come down this way one more time. We got to come down this way. Then we got to come back this way. We got to go back down one more. And I think they should do it on the grass part on here. But like I say, I am gonna try with the get the mower that goes on the front of my tractor. I'm gonna see about going getting that mower that goes on the front of my tractor. And I want to see how it would turn out with that on. I know to make the process a little faster because, like I say, as I'm cutting, I'll be windrowing at the same time, and then it'll be the same opposite. It'll be the same opposite when we're over in the other grass field doing our hay. As I'm cutting, I can have a tether on the back of the I can have a tether on the back of the tractor rather than the windrow, and we'll be tilling as we go. And all we have to do is come back and windrow it up. Like see with the windrow, with the doing the hay, we will actually have to come back and do this part right here. But it would already we've been to cut it, and we've been tilling the grass up as we go. So all we have to do is come back and windrow, and then come back windrow, and then build everything up, get it built up. I got kind of stuck on words there, got a little bit tongue-tied. It happens to the best of us. Well, yeah, so we got this last little line here. We're about to knock this on out. With the last little part. And we head on back up here to the farm and go grab our baler so we can get everything built up. And from what I'm seeing now, this is gonna end up probably being like a 2-part episode, a 2-part series. Yeah, a 2-part episode. Get that lifted up and folded.